Let's take a live look at drone video, Steve and Brendan, over Wauwatosa right now. And the Menominee River there, extraordinarily high. You can see it's affecting several buildings, adjacent areas. We're kind of looking at this.
A little red store right there.
Red store.
You've got Cafe Hollander.
Cafe Hollander. Look at it right up
there.
to the windows there. This is just crazy to look at. Obviously, please do not go close to this area. That water is moving very fast. You're literally, flirting with a cliff there. That's just something that you don't want to do. You want to be extra careful. We could see a similar case for the Fox River in Waukesha later on this evening. Expected to crest around 7 o'clock, 2 feet above its record crest. That happened, I believe, I'd have to go back on it, but I believe it was during the 2010 floods.
Yeah.
So you got that. Also, new from the National Weather Service, the Root River in Franklin is now expected to be a record crest as well, and that's going to happen very soon. Right now, the Root River in Franklin is at 10.82 feet. The record is 11 feet, and it's expected to get up there. So I know that's a typical flooding area. Those people know they're flooding, but that's at the record level. Steve, what else are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to grab the wheel here for a minute. Brendan Jones is in the field. He's dialed in on the phone as we are using his photographer to operate the drone right now. Brendan, fill us in on where you are in this picture right here. That is just remarkable. I mean, the amount of water in Tosa Village is ridiculous.
Yeah, Steve, we've gotten images to our newsroom all day, and this is just an aerial view of that. As you can see at the top of your screen is Hart Park, and that flooding just goes through the river, through downtown Wauwatosa. I know you guys were talking about places like Cafe Hollander, Wauwatosa, places that, viewers have told us that are experiencing some of the worst flooding here in Wauwatosa. And that river, obviously, Menominee River, there's flooding all around. Where we're standing right now, even, there's a soccer field that is feet underwater. As you see, we kind of head towards this way. Just continued flooding. This is something that's impacting the entire river, as we're seeing bodies of water all across southeastern Wisconsin have this flood. As you're seeing, there's just a bunch of grass underwater. This water is moving pretty fast. Right in the bottom right of your screen, just more parks just underwater. It's just remarkable to see right now.
Brendan, we're going to keep your camera up for a little bit while Niz and I talk about what we discussed with the mayor of Wauwatosa much earlier this morning.
Seems like it was a couple minutes ago.
I believe that was in the 7 a.m. hour. We had the mayor of Wauwatosa on the air with us. The way they designed much of the area around Tosa Village was to do exactly this. He told us that Hart Park is what it is because they knew they needed a basin to catch the overrun in a flooding situation like this, because when this was all originally designed, the surrounding suburbs didn't look like what they did. They weren't as developed as they were. There wasn't as much impermeable pavement in all these places as before. So they needed to re-engineer an entire community to do what we're seeing right now.
And while this looks bad and it's very impressive looking, it's not good. What he's saying is this is doing the job that they hoped it would do during an event like this. And if they didn't do that, you would probably have
homes.
Significant flooding in a lot of other residential parts of Wauwatosa. So this is still terrible for those businesses that we just saw downtown there, likely dealing with some flooding, even some homes here that are flooding, but it could have been much worse if they didn't take the measures that they've taken. This is Wauwatosa. Let's take a look at some video, if you're able to call it up, in West Allis. And this is a common occurrence, I think, across much of southeastern Wisconsin as we continue to take this drone shot.